My mom, Ezim, she was born on July 1st, 1952. She was a powerhouse of creativity, from fashion design to even how she led in ministry. I remember in 1986, I was just 7 years old when she launched Deliza Studios, a fashion house in Lagos, Nigeria. And I remember the space. It was the most amazing space, to be honest. She rented the top floor, the entire top floor of a summer house. She turned one side into a production facility, and the other side, she had her office, she had a showroom, and we had fashion shows there like almost every other week. And she also had an ad on national TV, believe it or not. I remember the end of the ad, it was so cool. It was said something like, Deliza Studios, 34 Towing Street, Ikeja, Lagos, telephone 966-469. I mean, it was the 1980s. How many people, let alone people in the fashion industry, had ads on national television? She was so ahead of her time.
In the midst of Ezim's seriousness was a wellspring of creative, imaginative fun. Ezim was big on teaching us as children the power of play and how we can learn to express our individual creativity through play. She quite literally built a playhouse in our backyard, and that space later became what the community termed the daycare center. We had slides, we had the tree house / dog house, we had swings, we had all sorts of fun toys. And it was really just an amazing time of just freedom to play. One of the things that our mother was big on was to teach us how to be comfortable and confident with who we were. And it's part of why this space now exists. What we hope to achieve with this space is to build a community where people can express their individual creativity confidently.
Well, my mom during her university days did jazz ballet, funny enough. And she used to encourage us to dance as well, which we did, well, most of us. She loved celebrating our history and culture through artistic expression. She invested in Nigerian creatives, from artists to musicians and designers, helping them to live out their passion. She had a keen interest in arts, culture, and nature. Nature in particular, because we had a lot of plants growing up, even up until adulthood. There were plants everywhere. Her keen sense of community and her love for people was very inspiring.
The idea of 1952 Africa started while my mother was still alive. She lived a life where she didn't care very much about material things. She cared more about people. She wanted ways to increase their confidence, increase their capacity, increase their ambition. And that's what she spent her life doing. So when we started thinking about 1952 Africa, it wasn't really so much about selling more artwork, or making more money, even though that's very important. It was more about the confidence of the artist. It was more about the ambition, the capacity, the technique, and creating a level playing field with other artists around the world. So what we've done here in the actualization of this idea that started years ago is that we've created a space that is safe for the artist. A space that is not necessarily about putting paintings on a wall, but more about bringing out the best that an artist can create. Creating an ability for the artist to pull from within the very best, because he's supported, he's empowered, he's uplifted, and he's comfortable. And that's really what this space represents for us. We're very proud and we're very happy as a family to be able to be part of this type of offering within the art space. We feel that it will create an impact in the country and on the continent. And we do this in honor of our mother, who spent her life caring about the people as opposed to things. So we say, welcome to 1952 Africa. Ezim lives on.